Oh, have a nice day. Right, couple of things. Well, firstly, this next video, it's one I looked at the other week. You see it on my earlier videos. Two front bays, I think it's about 12 courts of brickwork, reds. Rake out, repoint and replace about 50 bricks. How far do you go with these things? I don't know, it's all experience really, because there's so many damaged bricks, but they're not actually rotten. No, the rotten ones are coming out. It's what the customer wants. I think you have to discuss these things with the customer. If it was my house, when I was 20, 30 years younger and I was to live in the house, I'd actually pull it all out and rebuild it for what's there. Obviously more expensive than what I've done, but yeah, I mean, she's in her 70s, so she can't really that bothered. So yeah, you have to look at it and evaluate these things. The second thing is, I'm taking a bit of time out now. I'm struggling with this arthritis. I'm going to work and I'm not enjoying it. Pain and also the frustration of not being able to do what I want to do in the day. So I may even just pack it in completely at the moment, the way I feel. I don't know. Unless something, I'll only put something up if it's really interesting. I'll teach people something. But otherwise, I've had enough. Unfortunately, that's the bad news. The channel will be going on in a different way, even if I don't put any more bricklaying stuff up. 1st of September, I know it's a little while away. I've got a couple of holidays before that actually. Me and the missus are going to Australia for 8 weeks. I've hired a camper van, a big camper van, and we're driving from Melbourne right up the east coast to Cairns. 8 weeks, stopping off here, there and everywhere. So I'll be vlogging that. I'll do maybe every 2 or 3 days, depending what we've done. Put a lot of 20-minute, half-hour vlog up every couple of days, just so you can share the journey with us really. Hopefully a good bit of fishing, taking the rod with me, and hopefully bumping a few bricklayers on the way, just popping and seeing them, show you how the Aussies work and what's going on over there. So yeah, that's the plan. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hello. Well, Monday, it's not Monday morning though, it's Monday afternoon. About 2:30, I've had enough. I'm going down the pub. Why? Remember this job we looked at last week? I was going to do that later in the year. I had 2 jobs postponed. One was for a bereavement and the other one is an extension. There's no build over agreement with Thames Water over the main sewer, which the architect never picked up on. How could you miss a big sewer like that? Anyway, so I pushed this job forward. Today I've just got in here and I've just ground it out, just got stuck into it. I've just got the eye bits, so I need a pair of steps. I'll bring them tomorrow. Got a lot of damaged bricks here, and it's pointing, it's sand and cement. This house was built in 1930 and this is original. You know, they were starting to use sand and cement then, but it's lime. It's built in lime. This is what's caused the problems. I mean, they didn't know in them days, did they? The problem it's going to cause. As you can see, I've mentioned it before, this was black and it's all faded. Just the carbon just weathers. You can just see there maybe where it's black behind. So yeah, what you have to do is, you can't get an 8mm grinder and start grinding them out because it just pulls the front of the bricks off. They're so soft. So what you have to do, you have to run the grinder through the middle of them and then bolster top and bottom and just ease it out. That takes the pressure off it. It's time consuming, but it's, you know, it's the only way. But I've got I've got the dirt out of the way, most of the dirty stuff out of the way. So that's that. Bricks. Found the bricks. Give up looking for second-hand ones, and they make now. Well, I always knew they did, but I didn't know people stocked them. Imperial soft red bricks, and there's quite a few yards over at Essex have got them. Got to go over Colchester to get these. you can't see that now because it's covered in dust. When it's washed down, it will. They are a perfect match. It's burnt orange, the colour, and they had I think 3 different colours in there. But amazing enough, the others are made in England. These are made in Turkey. So the bloke tells me. They copy everything, don't they, the Turks? They're quite cheap at the moment, but they've had a 70% rate of inflation in Turkey. I don't know if anyone's been following things. People on holiday there, they're just saying just don't go there, it's so expensive. Everything's just shot through the roof, so I don't know. The bricks will go up, won't they? But I don't need that many of them in the future, I wouldn't have thought. But anyway, so yeah, tomorrow start chopping it out, hacking it out, cut the bad bricks out, and yeah, just see how we go. Right, fuck this, pub time. Been chewing dust all day. Right, that's all washed down, ready to go. Brick replacements tomorrow. I had that full face mask on because my hoover broke, just blew up. It was only an Henry. I did have a proper hoover. I don't know where it is. I couldn't find my lock up. I ain't used it for so long, so I don't really do this grinding out anymore. This was only a small job, but I wasn't going to go and buy another one. So I don't think I'll be doing another fucking grinding job. It's no fun. I was going to weather strike this as it was originally done, but these bricks are so friable. There's a lot of bricks with bits off them and that, but they're not, you know, they're not rotten. They're not falling apart. You know, not like these. You know, they're rotten. So I'm going to flush point it, I think, because I want these to, because it's really soft lime mortar in here. You know, it's proper stuff. I want it to breathe properly, so we don't get any more damage on these bricks for the next 50 years or whatever. So yeah, that's it. Pub time. Right, just replacing a few bricks, quite a few bricks. I'm going to start putting some back. I was going to go around and take them all out, but this ain't really 9-inch work. It's 4-inch snapped headers with block work behind it. So I've got to be careful I don't start losing it all, so I'm going to start putting it back together before I take them out, for instance, and then work my way around here. Yeah, they're coming out easy enough. The lime mortar's soft as shit. Oh, let me chisel out. Right, I'm going to go get some sand, and I'll be quite honest, sun's out. I don't think I'll bother coming back. It's more of a pub garden day, isn't it? Make the best of it. Work any day, can't you? Right, I'll put a few bricks back. What you got to do, there's your map what I'm laying the bricks in, but knock some up. When you're knocking it up, just add the water to it, so you've got some dry stuff, because that's what you want for packing in the tops. Don't want no wet muck. And that way you can pack it right in, nice and tight. There's a bit of a void behind there. Get some in there, let it go off. Then you've got something to work to, pack it in later. If you have it wet, it just don't fill it up properly, and it smears the brickwork a bit. Friday, isn't it? I just don't want to be here. Terrible, isn't it? See, packed in nice and tight. And that's what you do. Let me just show you this round here. I'm going to flush point this, I think. That's what I'm going to do. I've done a little bit there. I think that's going to look all right. Other than that, really, it's a tuck point, but I ain't going to pay £1,000 a metre for that, are they? I wouldn't. Right, let me just show you how I cut my bricks out. Our mate Al Trow's on about the Arbortech saws. They are good, but they're a lot of money. 1,500 quid. They're only good for lime mortar anyway. On hard sand and cement, they just bounce off. I've got this. I didn't buy it for bricklaying. I bought it for, you know, all sorts of things really. But it does the same as an Arbortech would do on lime mortar. So I'll just show. I'll do it. Really. You've got these chisels as well. If it's soft, these chisels are very good, just for cutting the bricks out. You get your SDS first, though. Just going at the top. Just do that. If you haven't got a recip saw, you can stitch the whole thing and do it. And just get your recip saw. Oh, I'm going to put a battery in that. I'm out of batteries. But go in at an angle like that. Otherwise, if you go in like that, because this is like solid work, with cavity work, it don't matter, because that end will be in the cavity. It'll just bounce off and you end up snapping it. So just go in like that. Why won't that work? Something's moved. There you have it. There it comes. And if you're lucky, got a good side there, that'll just go back in like that. Job done. Okay, I'm back here. I've been away for a little while, doing some other stuff. I ain't going to mention the weather because it's getting boring. Right, what happened here? Right, I started taking a few bricks out here. And there was loose ones on this corner and the whole lot come away. It was shot. So we got to rebuild this squint here. Let me have a show you. Oh dear. These are what come out. I don't even see that. See these? That's had some work done to it, that one actually. These were not made, obviously. These were cut on site. Now, 95 years old this house is. I mean, wonder what they cut them with then. I mean, you know, they use bow saws then to cut the red rubbers, but these are soft reds. You wouldn't have cut that with that. They didn't have grinders. I don't know, I suppose they must have used an old carpenter's tenon saw or something and just sharpened it up after each cut. I don't know. But anyway, I've made them all. Well, I've just cut them on my saw over there. They've come out all right. That's the proper way to do a squint, that. I know we've had to here because that's what we're following. But all that sticking bricks together. I don't like that nonsense. Oh, you can see them where they're here, look. You can see they was all cut. God knows what with though. Anyway, yeah, cut them on that. Easy enough. Just go through some measurements with you while we're here. I made a template first, and there's a template. So if you ever need to know if you're going to cut these, and you've got a brick, you know, it hasn't got a frog what's going to cock it all up. That measurement there on metric is 164 millimeters always. This is for a 45-degree angle, yeah, and this one's 51 millimeters. The reason being that 164 plus 51 is 215 mil. It's your brick, isn't it? And these ones here, because if you're doing the imperial brick, they all might be a little bit different. Imperial bricks all come at different sizes. They should be sort of 8.5 inches long. This 8 3/4 maybe, but these are bang on 9 inches. So same thing there. That is 6.5 inches. That is 2.5 inches. Put the two together, 9 inches. That's your squint. What else was I going to say? Not a lot at the moment. Pointing. I did do a little bit, didn't I? And I don't like it, so I've done it again. That's the first bit I've done. It's white. She liked it in the house because she said, you know, that goes with this and that. But can you imagine standing back and all that being white? I don't think so. White windows as well. It looks like something that should be in California, doesn't it? I don't know. Not for me. So I've toned it down a bit. We're going to go for this more natural colour. When you're mixing colours for pointing or that, I'll try and avoid dyes if I can. And with lime, you generally want natural colours anyway, and all this can be achieved with the sand you use. I mean, I've got dyes, but these natural dyes are quite expensive. You can end up using quite a bit, so they're best to avoid it. Talk the customer into something you want, because you're going to save them money, save yourself money, and a load of grief. So I've only got 2 sands here. Plastering sand, and this is actually Wix's. It's quite light, as you can see, but it's good for lime because it's got a bit of grit in it. But that's the one that's coming out too white, and it's just standard building sand. So we've gone 2 of this and 1 of them, and you can see how much that's toned it down already without any using any dyes. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Right, I'm going to build that now. Hope it don't fucking rain. Right, let's get on with that. It's the colour wash. Just put it on with brush, but you have to give the bottle a good shake before you start. And you do have to keep agitating because it's powder base, and if you don't keep agitating it, the powder will sink to the bottom. So, not what you want. Could be worse, I suppose. Could be raining. can't win in this game, can you? It's either raining or it's too hot. I've got the sun blaring down on this bit of work there. I've done that little bit there this morning. I think they'll knock another gauge up now. I need a bit more soft sand. I'll go down Wicks and get that, and I'll finish this bit here tomorrow. Brolly up. Yeah, we're getting there at last. Up somewhere. Morning. Yes, please. Huh?
Good weekend.
Yeah, what about it? Oh, that's that done. Oh, there it is. Come out all right. Keeping all this covered for a while. Here's the bit I repaired. Made the squints for. Come out all right. Yeah, I'll just keep this damp. I'll come back tomorrow. Just mist it down. Leave this Essien and covering up for a few days. Just got the sun on it all the time. Yeah.